that it was a road where there was construction, and we were in, and we were right in our lane where we belonged, and we had a semi come in here and just shoved us off. He just over and over and over until finally we were way off on the side there. Just lucky there was enough there that we could drive on, and we managed, until somehow we could get up again. But that was terrible, and it seems like, well, there's never any cops around in places like that to see any of those things either. I can't understand a semi doing that, but I think some of those drivers were high on stuff at the
or
time.
Tired, really tired.
They really do.
Sometimes they don't get enough sleep either, and then they're too tired. Yep.
Yeah. But that was the last time. See, then the next spring, we Sandy and Bruce drove our car out, and we paid for their tickets to fly back home again, and then they, would just stay overnight and leave the next day. Sandy would like to have stayed a while, but Bruce never wanted to, and then they came and got us and brought us home that time, and then it was our May 10th. It was our anniversary, so we went out for dinner to celebrate our anniversary on Saturday, May 9th, and then it was May 10th that he fell. And that did affect his brain, we know that, but hated to admit it at the time, but it wasn't bad, but it was not good either.
When he fell off the ladder?
Yeah, because then he got good enough so that he could walk with the walker, and for a while there he did until he fell in the house. And then he was doing everything he should have done, because he had just been eating chicken dinner that time, and he still had food to eat, but he was all sticky because he liked to pick up stuff in his fingers, and so he went to the kitchen to wash his hands, and then was coming back to the table, and while he turned and reached for his towel, he fell on the floor, and then I couldn't, he comes right, oh, get me up, well, I couldn't, at all. And of course I called someone right away, but they couldn't get him up either. See, and that's the time after that he never could stand. As hard as he tried, he could not stand. And he would try, if they left him alone a minute in the bathroom, he was up and on the floor, because he was trying so hard, but he couldn't. And they just marveled at his strength. They said he was such a strong person, and he hadn't lost that strength as he got older. He still was so strong. They found it most unusual.
Because which anniversary was that when he fell? Was that your 60?
Let's see, when he died, and that would have been, I see, 70. 69th.
I was thinking 69.
69,
but I couldn't remember if that's the year he fell or if that's the year he died.
No, it would be, he died in 2012.
Right.
See, and we came back in 2010 and celebrated that anniversary in 2010. We were married in, well, it's so hard to figure because we were up in the other year to figure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure 2010, and that was May, and then May 2011. No, that was 68, because 69 would have been May 11th, and then 70. No, it was 69, because then 70 came in 2011, and seeing that he was just at the first. We had to wait till May 10th to make it 71. So, see, and it was about 70 years and about, what they say, 8 months, I guess, we were married.
Yeah. Okay. Because I thought so. I remember telling my dad when he fell, and I said it was his 69th wedding anniversary, and my dad was more shocked by 69 years of marriage than he was by him getting on a ladder at 90-some years old,
Yeah,
So,
right. I know.
Yeah.
It's so unusual these days, to hear of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
And he had it clear, he had already hired somebody to do that
I know.
before, so it wasn't that he wouldn't do it, but he was just intent that time that he was going to do it himself.
Impatience.
And one of the rescue squad got up there and figured out how he had done it, because the ladder didn't come down. The ladder stayed up there, and he fell off the ladder. And it was because he was reaching for something way down at the very end he thought he could get. And instead, he just went, and the ladder stayed there, and yeah.
Yeah, too bad.
It was the way it was supposed to be, I guess.
Yeah.
So.
Any other stories you can think of before I turn it off this time?
Well, not just right now. After we did the other ones, I thought about these
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we hadn't mentioned.